Welcome to another repair video. In this one I'll show you how I repaired the drain pump in an Ardo washing machine. This is a pretty old washing machine, but it's really good quality and we wanted to keep using it. FLZ 105S Ardo, but I think they have different brand names. You write in the comments below which one is this sold as another brand. Most important, before starting, power it off. The best thing is I could remove it, unplug it from the power point. And you will also need a replacement pump. This is the original pump actually. I'm showing you just so you see the model number and how it looks like, the shape of it, the contacts and everything. That's L for live and N for neutral. This is high voltage electricity from the wall. Be careful with this. If you're not sure if you can do this, call someone to do this for you. It's much safer like this. You were warned, you do this at your own risk. This is the pump that's old, and you see the holes and those brackets, they are different. When I was trying to find a replacement pump for this, I thought it will not match because the holes and that tab that comes out of the motor, it's different on the original, but it turns out that it worked anyway. I will show you in a minute why. And here again, live and neutral. I'm not sure if this is really matters which one it is, but it might make the motor go backwards, but I'm not sure about that. This is Askoll M231 XP 40 watts drain pump. This is a washing machine drain pump, and the new one I got is actually Askoll M325 40 watts, so it's completely different model, but it still worked. And you see they look different. This Askoll, I was looking about it, it's some kind of a company that makes replacement third-party drain pumps, so that's pretty good. It was really good price and I can't complain about that. Here I was actually recording this for myself to know how the original one looks like, this black one, and the new replacement. The alignment of these holes, it was different, and yeah, eventually it was all fine. That tab is in between. Here there is no tab, as you see, but it's all good. And even the models, they were different between this third-party Askoll pump, washing machine pump, and it was all good. The reason why this one stopped working, this is actually the old one. I recorded this after I did it. First I did it, I fixed it, and I thought I wanted to make a video, but then I thought, why not make a video, so I show you how this is done. And first and most important is to, if you are doing a washing, probably there is water in the washing machine, and you remove the drain hose and put it on the floor on a bucket, in a bucket or in a bowl. The water from inside the washing machine will start to flow out. You don't need to plug in the washing machine. You don't need to remove the water supply hose, but it's good to turn it off if you have a faucet on it. The most important is to remove the electricity, the power from the washing machine by unplugging it, which is ideal, or turning off a switch on the wall, or even turning off the power in the whole flat house, just to be safe, just to be sure that you don't have any dangers there. And here the drain hose, it's pretty easy to remove it from those brackets, and here it could be a little bit difficult. A pair of pump pliers will really work well, but I don't know, for me that one was a bit difficult to remove, but eventually it comes out.
Torx 20.
Torx 20 is the one you need for the
Phillips 2 for inside.
And yeah, Phillips 2 for inside, for the pump. So this is Torx 20. This is for this washing machine. Another washing machine might be completely different, but here it was I had to buy this set. I didn't have with me at that time that tool set, so that's why it's always good to have a bit of small bit set, especially for Torx and hex. The locations of the screws, you really go around the whole back panel of the washing machine and you find all of them and unscrew all of them. I left the last one on the middle top here on purpose because it is a bit difficult to get the panel out and it could fall. Be careful on your feet. Like, I really don't recommend to do it the way I did without any shoes or anything, and you could really hurt your feet by like a scratch or some small cut, but you really wouldn't want to do that. And that, you see the drain hose, it's good to move it out of the way so the panel can come out. If the drain hose is up, it will not come out, and this is really actually the most important and most difficult part here. And you notice the top of the washing machine panel, some of it goes behind it's like a sandwich thing. You see it now that it's coming out, and yeah. So this is a very old washing machine, but it's still in a good condition. The barrel, this drum of it, it's pretty good, looks really good. Water supply, no leaks. This is normal to move a little bit there. And after opening it, my purpose here is to change the drain pump, but I'm also looking around at the other components to see any indication of failure for wiring, like burnt brown spots or anything, discoloration or anything like this. And this is the pump. I actually already replaced this pump and I'm opening it to show you now. And yeah, that's the control panel. I was afraid that it might be something with the panel. The reason why I changed the pump was it didn't stop work anymore. It wasn't doing anything. It was spinning, so that was a good thing. The washing machine was still spinning, but the drain pump was not working. And I put those labels N and L on the connectors. And this piece of plastic, I'm not sure what it's for there, probably to prevent splashes from this. The pump actually has a connection where it's very easy to switch the motor. Basically, I didn't have to change the whole piping and everything. All I had to do was swap out the motor here with the new one, and 3 screws I undid, these 3 Phillips screws, and that was it. But there is a point where some water might come out if it's not sealed properly, and unfortunately, if that happens, it will go straight on the control panel on the electronics board, so that's not really good, I think. Yeah, these are the connectors in case someone is interested and they need. Very unlikely you have this washing machine, but you might have one that is similar to it. So yeah, this is how it looks like. That's the control panel. Here, these pictures, I took them while I was doing the replacement actually, and this is the old one. So it was already replaced by someone before, and those are the screws. You see 3 screws, and not all the holes were filled actually. There could have been 3 more screws. And how I did it, and how the previous person who replaced it, was just to swap out the motor. And then this part here, you see where all the tabs and screws are, they're in all the places, so it doesn't really matter where that tab was anyway. Then this is the control panel that you really don't want to get wet. I don't know, I think they should have put some kind of a flap there to protect it from, I don't know. Anyway, the washing machine works. And I replaced the drain pump and it did work. I tried it and that was pretty good. The previous one was done by a repair person. They came to change the pump, and I don't know, it was a bit difficult this time to do it with someone, and I thought, okay, I will try to fix it. I will try to replace it. If you do this, you have to be very careful. This is really actually dangerous because there is live electricity here, and especially you want it unplugged, and also when you start it, you want to make sure that you're not too close to it just in case it's doing something strange. So this is the motor. The screws, I was trying here to show you the screws. It's nothing special really, it's just a few Phillips head screws. The important thing here is not to over tighten them because you see it's all plastic in there. There were other models of these pumps, not this brand, but other ones, where they were including the hose. So then I would have to disconnect the hose completely. Basically, it was more difficult, I think, like that. So I thought I will get something that is similar to the original one, so it's a bit like plug and play here. It's funny to call it plug and play, but it's really like this. I had a bit of doubts here how to put this piece of plastic. I'm not even sure if this plastic was there originally or the person who replaced the pump put it there. I think it was there originally, and first I thought it's to protect the pump contacts from any water coming from above. But then I thought that maybe this is the opposite, to protect the parts from above from this part, that because this is a pump, the water will come out of it with high pressure, more or less high pressure. And you see on the left there is the control panel, very close, and it's open. There is nothing between them to protect it, anything. I think it's turned out pretty well. I mean, it's working, so this is the thing that matters the most. And I'm going to put the panel back how it was. One thing to note here, I noticed the drain hose was a bit compressed at one point, and I believe it was because the water supply line hose and the drain hose were pressed against each other, and the machine was pressed towards the wall, so that wasn't very good. It's still okay. I was thinking to replace it, but I decided not to. It's really easy to put the drain hose back in the brackets. The other one, the water supply hose, maybe I could have fixed it with something here, but I thought better leave it free like that, so it's easy to open it, to move the washing machine around and open it again if needed, hopefully not anytime soon. And the washing machine now is pretty good. It's ready to try, ready to test, so I put it back on the wall. When you have it back in the place where you want it, look behind it and make sure the hoses are free to move and they don't overlap each other. That's where it was compressed a little bit. You see that's the spot. It's not a lot, so I don't think it really matters. But it could have been worse. Here I can push the washing machine a bit further towards the wall, just not to waste the space behind the washing machine. And this is what I'm doing, a little bit, little by little, until there is still a bit of space for the hoses to just be there. Once you're finished and you press it against the wall and it's in the correct place, make sure the hoses can still move a little, like this. This is good, it's just enough to have the space there ready and not to compress the hoses. I think it could be even very close to it, but a few 1 centimeter doesn't really make a difference. Now testing it, yeah, make sure that the here I drained the washing machine, and you should drain it, because if you do not drain the washing machine, if there is water inside the washing machine, it's very important when you open the motor pump, the water will come out from there, so it's going to be a disaster basically, so you don't want that. You can remove the water from the filter from the front, or from, like I told you at the beginning, with the drain hose on the floor in a bucket. So let's try it now. Yeah, I was wondering why the water wasn't working. I forgot to turn it on. So yeah, make sure you turn the water back on, because I was trying to start the washing machine and the water was off. Now it's okay. And this is the most important part here. You see the water level goes down. That means the pump is doing its job and it's draining the water out of the washing machine, and it's working. Oh yeah. It was really, these are the spares, extras. The reason why this new one failed, I believe, was there was a piece of plastic from curtains, and when I opened this pump, that piece of plastic came out, and I believe that blocked the propeller of the motor. And I'm not sure if the actual motor is still good, because the motor being blocked, maybe it damaged it, or I don't know. Maybe it's still good. I might try it later to see. Hopefully I don't have to. But you could say that before you buy the pump, make sure that there is you drain the washing machine and you try again, just really try again to drain it, to start the washing machine in drain mode, or open the pump and check for any foreign objects inside the drain pump. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps you. Let me know in the comment section below if you fixed your washing machine drain pump or you replaced it, and how was it. Thanks for watching.